Every morning, Adam walked down the same quiet street. The houses were small and clean, and the road was always calm. He liked the street because it made him feel safe. On this morning, the sky was light blue and the air was cool. Adam was on his way to the library when he noticed something new on the ground. There was a letter near the old mailbox at the corner. It was not white, like normal letters. It was light brown, like old paper. Adam stopped walking. He looked around, but the street was empty. No cars, no people, just silence. Slowly he picked up the letter. The letter had his name on it. Adam felt surprised and a little nervous. He had never seen this letter before. He opened it carefully. Inside, the writing was neat and simple. It said, "Walk to the end of the street. Do not be afraid." Adam read it again. His heart beat faster, but he did not feel danger. He felt curious. He decided to follow the instruction and walk. As Adam moved forward, the street felt different. The sounds were softer, and time felt slow. The houses looked the same, but something felt new. The trees swayed gently in the morning breeze. He noticed the small flowers growing between the stones. The street seemed alive, calm, and quiet at the same time. Adam's steps were slow. He wanted to see what would happen next. At the end of the street, he saw a small bench under a tree. An old man was sitting there, smiling kindly. "You found the letter," the old man said. Adam nodded. "Did you write it?" "Yes," the man replied. "This street remembers people. Very few people listen." Adam sat down slowly, feeling the calm air around him. "What does it remember?" he asked softly. The old man pointed to the road. "It remembers steps, thoughts, and quiet dreams. When people walk without rushing, the street speaks." Adam listened carefully. He heard the wind, the leaves, and his own breathing. For the first time, he felt truly calm. He thought about the letter, about walking slowly, and about noticing things he had never seen before. The street was teaching him something important. The old man smiled gently. "Now it's your turn to remember," he said. Then he stood up. His figure moved slowly, fading like morning fog. Adam watched him disappear until there was only the bench and the soft light. He looked down at the letter again, but it was blank now. Adam realized that the street, the letter, and the old man had shown him how to notice life slowly, carefully, and calmly. Adam stayed on the bench for a while, breathing slowly. The wind touched his face gently, and he watched the sunlight dance on the road. He noticed small details he had never seen. A bird landing softly, a leaf falling, the colors of the flowers along the path. Every sound, every movement felt clear and meaningful. He understood now that walking slowly could make him notice the beauty around him. He stood up and began to walk home. Each step was calm and steady. He did not rush. He remembered the feeling of the street, the words of the old man, and the quiet lesson he had learned. The letter had disappeared, but its message stayed in his mind. Every day could have small magic if he paid attention, if he walked carefully, and if he listened. Adam walked down the street every morning after that. He looked at the houses, the flowers, and the trees with new eyes. He smiled at neighbors and noticed small details that he had ignored before. The quiet street was not just a road. It was a teacher, a place that reminded him to slow down. Every morning, he felt peace in his steps, calm in his heart, and happiness in the small things. Adam never found another letter, and he never saw the old man again. But he always remembered the lesson. Some streets are not just roads. Some streets are teachers, waiting for someone to notice. Walking slowly, listening, and watching carefully could make life brighter. The quiet street taught Adam to see, to feel, and to enjoy every moment. And from that day on, every step on that street was calm, peaceful, and full of small magic.